is stupid! Hey you, go and report! Yes!
Yeah. Hi, welcome back. Part 9, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is a part of Dark Souls. Andre Souls. Beard Souls.
Why, that's a fine ember you have there. I could smith some mighty weapons with one of those. Why not lend it to me? Magnificent! I can hardly wait to...
I know. Now, we've given him the ember so we can ascend our longsword to +6. We're gonna do that, and we're gonna keep it at +6, and we're gonna leave him for now. Yeah, bye bye. Fun fact, my father's name is Andre, but he doesn't really look much like that. Nor does he smith weapons. Now we're going to go 24. Yeah, and from here we're just gonna pump dex until we get a decent amount, and then we're gonna, well, you will see. You'll see. Oh, let's go human. This is just opening us up to invasions in Sens now, which is not smart as, you know, invaders in Sens are just going to be pushing you off with force and all that, but hey, that's okay. It's no big deal. We haven't been invaded once yet. I kind of want to be. Even though I know I'm going to die to any invaders unless they're really kind of bad, but... These guys have quite significant health, but nothing we can't sort out with a few backstabs. First time I went through Sens, took me a very long time because I kept dying. This is probably where I died the most in the game. Sen, I believe, is a Japanese word for 1,000. 1,000, and in that case it would make some sort of sense for it to mean fortress of 1,000 traps. It could just be like a pun too. Maybe Sen was an actual person and he built this place. Poke, poke. Goodbye. Oh, the frame rate might make this a little bit hilarious because I'm going to mistime something. Oh, I forgot about that thing. What to do? What to do? That's not being very nice. You could at least miss. Come on, go, fall off or something. Go on. Go on. Yeah. Yeah, I can't be bothered to fight them. Very nice, we'll be needing those. Hum-de-hum. Let's go and free Logan. Hello. Goodbye. I suppose you want to come in here now to escape those boulders. Too bad. Won't let you. Won't let you. Shoo. Ha. That'll teach ya. So here's a neat trick one can do. Hopefully. Come on. Come on, you douchebag. I know you can do it. Oh, come on. Here we go. Now we're through. Oh yeah, I can't do that, can I? Duh. Maybe we should kick this guy off the edge, just to teach him a lesson. I don't think we can, actually. No, we can't. We can stab him in the butt, though. And maybe we can kick him off. Come on, fall off. Yay. And there we have Big Butt Logan. Big Hat Logan. I always hate going in because I always think I'm going to fall. It looks like you should fall, but see, he's freaking floating. Now, if you want the items that Logan drops, don't kill him here, as he won't drop them. I found that out.
You seem quite innocent. I am Logan. I'm a bit cooped up, as you can see. I have a bright idea. Suppose you set Mont empty-handed. This place is not to my mind. Oh, heavens. Thank you. I'm saying that I must log a few things first, and I owe you a favor. Speak with me then.
He is sort of the Dark Souls equivalent of, well, not Gandalf, but he's the wise, powerful, legendary wizard. The Elminster. Okay, not quite Elminster. Oopsie daisy. And there's a friend, sitting, being fat. Some invaders will try and catch you here, to be, so you can't get in, and they'll just they'll sort of stand here and like spam force to knock you out, like knock you out of this and into the boulders. We don't really need this ring, but we're going to equip it anyway because it's probably better than what we have. So let's see, we have 105, this gives us... Yeah, that's like equivalent to one piece of armor, and it's better than what we have. Oh. Crap. That was the shuttle up there, which we didn't need, but I should have picked it up anyway. No! Oh, jeez, don't... If you hit Fatty Onion Man off the edge, I'm going to be really pissed off. Very, very pissed off if you do that. I don't even know if it's possible, but I kind of want to try, but at the same time I don't, because I want to try and do his quest, as I've never finished it all the way to the end.
Oh ho! Ah, where did you come from? Splendid news, I tell you. Yes, indeed. Or a ball. I'm afraid I'm a bit too tough. So here I sit, but who knows? Perhaps I could try some rolling. Bah, no chance. My head is big.
All you gotta do, Siegmeyer, is run. Fall off the edge. Go on. Ah. Come on. Bye-bye. You know, I suppose we should do all of Sen's, but I normally take a big shortcut. We'll do some of it. We'll get, yeah, we'll get some of the items. The ones that you would probably want as a new player. And here is the first, well, this item here is actually very, if you've been using the Drake sword, this is probably when you would stop using it. And hang on, let's, I don't really want to be spending too much time here to give invaders, but let's have a look. Let's have a look at this, shall we? You can see that it's moving, so that's not a good sign. Why is a chest moving? That's why. Because that isn't a chest. So we just picked up one of the everyone was using this when the game came out after the Drake Sword. It was Drake Sword, Lightning Spear, and then... oh. No. No. Isn't it terrifying? Just look at it. No, I do not want to be grabbed by you. No. Oh. Kick the shit out of this. Yeah. When the game first came out, everyone was going with Drake Sword, Lightning Spear, and then Kalag's Fury Sword. It's not actually a unique weapon, it's just a spear that has been upgraded to a lightning one. Although it does kind of seem like a unique sort of weapon at first. So the boulders smashed through here when we were down there. You see, they filled up this hole, and then when it was filled up they had nowhere else to go, so they smashed through the wall, allowing us to go through as well. And see this blood on this elevator? That means you don't stay on it all the way to the top. Because there's spikes at the top, and you don't want to get spiked. I hope. Well, I know some people like these. Yeah. Right. Don't think we're gonna... well... can we open it from this side? No. Not really anything we want, but... and now we're at, like, the halfway point. And we'll move these so they get pushed over there. And where are these boulders coming from? Someone is dropping them down. We'll deal with him soon enough. Actually, we probably won't. Now, this is the bit I'm worried about with my frame rate. But, well, let's see. Okay, that was fine. I worry for nothing. That's doing kind of less damage than our Rapier. And we can use this because it has very low stat requirements, which makes it very powerful. See, some weapons have huge attack values, but they also need a high stat investment. Lightning Spear is one of the weapons that hardly needs any stat investment. Plus you can attack whilst defending with it at the same time. Like this. All around, quite a decent weapon. Oh, that's nice, we got a flamberge. That's flamberge is a two-handed sword with a bleed effect on it. It's quite popular in PvP. Most of the two-handed light greatswords are popular in PvP, to be honest. Now, for this, we're not gonna really be doing enough damage to kill her. So instead, all we're gonna really do is we're gonna miss, and then we're gonna headshot her until she falls off. I don't actually think it's a she, to be honest, but I'm just used to calling them she. Oh, come on. Really? You're not moving, you're getting stuck on the wall. This is really dumb. Normally she falls off if you shoot her in the head a couple of times. Isn't it a bit weird how she survived a billion hits to the face? I think it is. Oh well, it's an RPG. It's a video game. Ah! Ta-da! A relatively well hidden bonfire, but one that was found out easily. How did that guy die? Yeah, you can tag him. That's who was dropping the boulders. You can kill him, but he respawns, so not really much point. Ah! Yes. This is what we want. Now, we're going over here because there's something we really want over here. Oh, and you can see that is the bell tower. And that's me getting smashed in the face. Oh. Yeah, that's what happens when you try and adjust your volume whilst playing the game. You die. Miserably. But, whatever. These headsets are really disorienting for me because, as I've mentioned 100 times before, I'm not used to using a headset. And sometimes Dark Souls is quiet a lot of the time, but then you have those explosions which are super loud, and because they're loud, I start talking really loud. Well, wow, that was some good range. This is why it's good to practice, you know? It means, in the future I will hopefully not be... I'll be used to it soon, in theory. And then I won't have as much problems. But I think my recording setup is working alright. Yeah, so there's the undead parish and the church with the bell. And can't see anything too interesting from up here. Oh, and here we have an item we want. Woohoo. Ooh, damn, he is... You missed. This is probably Ricard. The, was he a prince or just a knight? Very sneaky at any rate. I've never had that much trouble with him before. But perhaps it's worth it because now we have Ricard's Rapier, which is a weapon we're going to be using all the time. You'll see it doesn't have as high crit as the other Rapier. It has 100, the other Rapier has 110. Well, it has slightly less damage, but it has higher scaling. Plus, it looks pretty nifty, and it can do... What's that? Pretty rubbish, huh? But you can also... It's a pretty cool attack, and there's a good reason for why we want to be able to do that. And you'll see why soon. Very soon, in fact. So that is one of the first items that we wanted on this character for our eventual build. And it took us almost halfway through the game to get it. But we'll have the rest soon. And then we can start focusing on upgrading our equipment instead of running around with rubbish crap. You know, I sort of want to summon Marcus. Not Marcus, Tarkus. I wouldn't mind summoning Epic Name Bro though, that could be fun. At the same time, I don't want them to put an NPC in Dark Souls 2 called Marcus any more than I would want them to put an NPC called Silvermont or Silvermont. It's, I like to keep stuff like that out of games, personally. And yes, I'm sure there are some real-world references in Dark or Demons. There's certainly a lot of Berserk references, direct or indirect, but yeah, I wouldn't want them to do anything like that. Unless, you know, I could tolerate if they had an item that belonged to a completely incompetent Dark Wraith called, like, Phil. And that's all I'm going to say. Yeah, I'd like to summon Tarkus, but at the same time I want to do something else. Actually, you know what? I think I need to go back to the bonfire for my plan, so I'm not really sure what to do. No. Oh, we're hardly even touching his health. Hello, giant. So you can see we're waiting for him to tire himself out before we attack him. These guys have a lot of health. Oh crap. No, no, no. Well, that can happen. You'll probably notice I'm not manually aiming, and that is mostly because I wanted to aim up. And the physics on those look so weird when they explode, but we did that because we don't want him throwing bombs at us like a tosser whilst we're fighting. That wouldn't be very fun. So yeah, we kind of need to go back for the plan, so we'll do that, as I want to hop down here for a quick visit to one of my favourite NPCs, because he floats in the air like a magician. Let's see if we fail this jump. No, that's good. And yeah, here we have, I believe, the Crestfallen merchant who is floating in the air.
Ah, what? What? Who are you? Ah, another undead, eh? I took on a Sand Fortress alone, but I'm no different from those vile creatures. I was driven by conceit. Ah, you think you're different? That you can handle it? Yes, I remember that feeling. For I was the same. So, let me help you out, with your soul searching.
He, I believe, is a knight. Well, he might be from Border. I can't really remember the description. Let's see what he has to sell. That is the main thing we want from him. Large Titanite. We don't really need that. He also sells Green Blossom, which is very popular for PvP. And he sells the Border Shield, which we don't want. Well, it's good, but we don't need it for our build. He also sells lots of armor. Oh, that's it, Berenique. The Knights of Berenique. Now, we don't know if it's meant to be the Berenique Knight as if it was a unit, a country, or a single man. It's tough to tell. You know what, we was by...
I'm finished. End of story. You bloody fool. Let me give you a nibble of advice. Don't even consider visiting Anor Londo. Not in your state. For a century they've tried and failed. The Night King Rendell, Black-Iron Tarkus, and even Logan himself. You won't stand a chance, you'll be eaten alive. But go along if you wish. If only to deepen your despair.
So...
Nothing at all?
Yeah, he mentions Rendell and Logan. Rendell we probably just killed. And Logan we freed. Vertigo. I'm gonna be so glad when this character's not gonna be naked and I don't have to look at this sausage. Don't get me wrong, I like sausage. I just don't like it to run around and hold a spear. Maybe they do in, like, I don't know, Zimbabwe or Italy or Morocco. I don't know. I've never been to any of those places. Well, not as far as I can remember. I don't even know what I'm talking about now. So, that down there is the sniper crossbow. Don't want it, don't need it, not gonna get it. Instead, we're gonna go... Do we have... Well, what we're gonna do is... We could summon Tarkus. We're not gonna. We're gonna take a little detour and we're gonna go back to the blacksmith using a shortcut because there's something I'd like to do down there. It's a bit of a sidetrack, but hopefully it will pay off. Time will tell. I hope. Oh, I better unequip that just to stop myself using it. So yeah, the key we just picked up is to take us back here, and this is the entrance to Sens. It's a handy shortcut. And hopefully these guys will jump down behind me, and I won't get shot. Or I'll dodge it. They follow you quite far, which is kind of funny. They don't want none of Andre's stuff though. He will kick the shit out of you.
My, I've seen one of those, but might you consider I could produce divine weapons with a flame such as that?
This is the ember we got at the Moonlight Butterfly.
You've made a
He's just asking for it now. Okay, let's go. We're going to upgrade Ricard. +5, and now +6. We're too short, but whatever. We could upgrade it to a +10 up in Sens if we bought some more large Titanite, but there's not too much point in doing that. Actually, what we can do, I think, let's see if this works. Yep, that's very handy. So now we have a +10, no, sorry, a +9 Ricards. And, you know what, we've got plenty of bones. Let's go and take it. Actually, I'm torn. What do you think? Should we +9 it or keep it as... Well, if we make the jump, we'll do it. If not, we'll +9. Okay, I guess that's settled. We'll buy a couple of large tights. Large tits.
Oh yes. What is it?
I need some large tits. Blimey, that is pricey.
Go along, try and make some.
Yeah. Let's see. +4, is that enough? What did we need? I can never remember, but we'll find out soon. And we shall see what we shall see. Perfect. Let's see, that will take us to... Yeah, that's not bad. Not bad at all. And we don't have enough to level up, but no worries there. We shall... Yes, please. Now you can probably guess what's gonna happen. Resin in one hand, Rapier in the other. You're probably now, if you have played Dark Souls before, starting to like realise just what sort of build we're going to be going with. And it is one that we will call the illiterate boss stabber. Bam. And these parries are going to be hitting for a lot of damage now. I think Ricard's does have a higher crit than normal, but it's not as high as a normal Rapier. Thrusting swords have a bonus to crit, a hidden modifier, I do believe. I might be wrong, but I think that's how it works. Okay, let's give this a shot, shall we? So far so good, he's starting to fall over. Come on, fall over. Fall over. I know you can fall over. There we go. Now let's give this a shot. So it might not look like huge damage, but this guy has quite a lot of health. And yeah, it works nicely. Now let's see if we can't go this way. Yep, this is good. Oh. Oh dear. Oh. I rolled too soon. Too soon. We'll top ourselves off just to be safe. Turn around. That was close. Look at his feet, they're really messed up. No, no, no. Go back to having your feet messed up, man. I realise I'm taking a long time to kill him, but I'm kind of messing about here. Yeah, come on. Ah, he's not cooperating. That sucks. Come on, you big fatty. Over here. Over here, yeah. Turn around. Oh, that's unfortunate. He's not really in the right sort of position, but what we were trying to do was make him fall off the edge, because that's funny. It's entirely possible to do, just he wasn't doing it. Yeah, that works. And now we're done with the first half of the game. Well, more or less. Let's see where we can go from here. This looks like the entrance, but it's all blocked up, which leaves us only one option. Anor Londo, City of the Gods, City of the Giants, and quite an interesting looking place, I'm sure you'll agree. Achievement unlocked, and if we have a look, this is the Black Eye Orb, which was dropped. Well, we found it on her corpse, back at Firelink Shrine. Invade the world of the murderer of a firekeeper to defeat the perpetrator, and reclaim the soul of the firekeeper. The Black Eye keeps constant watch on the City of the Gods, Anor Londo, which means we can use it here. But whereabouts in the city? Well, we'll see. And there's a giant sentinel. We're not going to mess with him. Why bother? That in there is an item, which I can't remember which one. And of course, that is That's not an item, that's an area we looked at from almost the start of the game. Duke's Archives, and we'll be going there in, well, in a few parts we'll be going there. No doubt I'm going to try and skip it as I hate it. And who could this be?
Well, you are a rare visitor. Welcome to the lost city of Anor Londo, chosen undead. If you seek Lord Gwyn's old keep, exit here and head straight yonder. If you are the chosen one, a revelation shall visit thee. What follows thereafter depends upon you.
That is the Lady of the Dark Moon. The Dark Moon Knightess. Whatever you want to call her. Keeper of the Fire, and nice armor. Very nice. I'm sure we'll be seeing more of that. Hint hint, spoiler. So let's take our dexterity to 25 and let's see, 288, 208. That's not bad. Let's see. And we swap that for that's less. No problem. We'll keep the we'll keep it equipped just for the sake of being stupid. But yeah, there's Ricard's Rapier. Looks pretty cool, I do think. Lots of detail on the crossguard, which blurs when we get too close to it. Very ornate weapon. Let's see what it says about it before we sign off. A rapier with intricate decorations, chosen weapon of the infamous undead Prince Ricard. Ricard's exploits are told in a monomyth. He was born into royalty but wandered the lands in a fateful, ill-conceived journey. He became undead and disappeared up north. And then we killed him and took his weapon. It's technically should be silver because we're Silvermont. I guess it should be a civ, but yeah, okay. See you next time. Huh. Oh, that's right. Here we go. See you next time.